So mostly everyone on the planet can agree that animals are pretty awesome. I mean, they're faithful, amusing, and most of them are pretty darn cute. Also, when you need them, they have your back. And some of them have even been known to save human lives, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley, and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Before we get started on this list, I want to know, what is your favorite animal and why? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Mine would have to be a fox, because they're so cute. Alright, let's get started on this list of the top 5 animals that saved lives. Starting off at our number 5 spot, hopping to the rescue. Now usually rabbits aren't the most courageous or aware animals. Don't get me wrong, they're cute, but you wouldn't expect one to save your life. This story takes us to England, where we have Simon and his wife Victoria and their pet bunny. While at home one day, Simon was on the couch when he fell into a diabetic coma. The rabbit, her name is Dorothy by the way, realized that something was wrong and she jumped on Simon. Dorothy started to lick Simon's mouth empathetically until Victoria took notice. Victoria approached and could tell he wasn't okay, so she called paramedics. The paramedics arrived just in time to save Simon's life, and they said that if they would have arrived only minutes later, then Simon would have died. Cute rabbit Dorothy was later awarded the honorary membership to the Rabbit Welfare Association. Dog is a man's best friend. This story is from good old British Columbia. One afternoon in Fort Nelson, a family decided to go tobogganing. A father along with his 3 kids hopped in a Tran vehicle and went up the hill, and the mother waited at the top of the hill for them. When she was up on the hill, she took notice that a pack of wolves was running after her family. Luckily, the beloved family dog Shadow was there. He intercepted the wolf pack leader while the father tried to fight off the other wolves with a shovel. The wolf bit Shadow on the shoulder, but he stood his ground, and eventually the father was able to chase them away into the woods. In at number 3, lions, the kings of the jungle. In June of 2014, 4 men kidnapped a 12-year-old girl when she was on her way home from school. The men then wandered into the jungle with this girl, and they ran into 4 lions. The lions scared off the men, and they stayed with the girl until the police stumbled upon them. When the police arrived, the lions left peacefully. Many people doubt this story, but this girl and the police know it to be true. Wildlife experts from Ethiopia were even consulted about this story, asking if this is even possible. And they said that it is, and the reason the lions would have spared this girl's life is because her cries probably resembled that of a meowing lion cub. In at number 2, Mama Ape. This story comes from the Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. One day, a 3-year-old boy was visiting the zoo with his mother. During the fun-packed day, this little boy managed to wander away from his mother and climbed over a barrier and into the ape pit. He then fell down 20 feet to the base of the pit and just laid there motionless. An 8-year-old ape named Binti saw this and went over and picked this little boy up. She then cuddled him in her arms so the other apes wouldn't come after him. She eventually handed him over to the zookeepers, and he was returned to his mother. And in our number 1 spot, dolphins to the rescue. Now on this channel we have mentioned before that dolphins like to protect us humans, and that is being proved yet again. Fun fact, dolphins helping humans actually dates all the way back to ancient Greece. I mean, dolphins are after all some of the most intelligent and compassionate animals on the planet, so it makes sense. But a more recent story of a dolphin rescue is from 2007, and it takes place in California. A surfer named Todd Endress was attacked by a great white shark while out in the water. Todd was knocked off his board, and this 12 to 15 foot long shark started to bite off the flesh from his legs all the way to the bone. But luckily these dolphins were close by, and they instantly swam to Todd's defense. They formed a protective circle around him and stayed with him until he got back to shore. Well, there you have it. That's a list of the top 5 animals that saved lives. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one.